Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay. Jamal Charles, nobody in front. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jamal Charles, 93 yards. And the Chiefs are in for 6. Well, from back where that one started, they were hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there. Instead, they get 90-plus and into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes on defense, because you're expecting them to run the ball in that stage of from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
And on the return, here comes Adam Jones. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, it's time definitely to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Here's Dalton, and his throw here's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick, but able to see it.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Allen Bailey with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Take it at the 37. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 10th carry now for Jamal Charles. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Smith. Looking left side. That's caught by Macklin. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. One receiver left, 2 to the right. On 1st down, it's Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The veteran Jeremy Macklin was the intended target. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
On 2nd down, Jamal Charles. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. Again, it's Charles. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. 2nd down following the incompletion.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL. There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed.
Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. It's the sack master, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Now they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Smith going to turn and give to Charles. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big-time tackle. That's what we just saw.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's a 4-receiver look, all to the left side. On 4th down, Smith. It fights him off. And no, it's incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more. He's going to go up top again. They've got his man complete. And give him a gain of 37. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. To the left side here for Eifert. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw. It's caught. Left side, Brandon LaFell. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. It's a 4-yard pickup, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. He'll start the drive with Jamal Charles. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the... And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. They come out here in the eye. As they've done all day, they run with Charles. And they'll lose a yard. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Smith. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Jones on the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Back to throw. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he's brought down. They'll get 19 yards there. And that'll be good enough for a Cincinnati first. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw. Now a desperate. This is caught inside the 15. A big play. Dalton to his favorite target, Green. And even 50 yards. He'll look to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And they can't convert. It's incomplete. But they still have the lead here in the final moments of this game. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. Still trying to digest the final moments of the game. What a fantastic drive to win it.
To see the winning team execute, stay calm and in the moment, and get it done, it really was a thing of beauty to conclude this game.